As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way, and I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Back to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Aubrey good with a PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Stroud to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
An injury going to pause the game here, and it looks like it's Terry McLaurin who's in some discomfort. Not sure what happened. Hopefully this is nothing major. 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to J.K. Dobbins.
Now Stroud. That one out wide and intercepted. Now inside the 25.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stroud out of the gun here. Smith and Jigba with a grab. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud working out of the gun. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Complete to Garrett Wilson.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Here now a 3rd down and 8. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Stroud looking to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Again, it's Stroud. That's to the pylon and incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And running with power here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Fighting to stay upright. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And that will come the offense as they take over. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And not really any daylight here to speak of. He takes it ahead for maybe a yard. That's all. Second down. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Option right, here's Stroud. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Hundreds of games, all this football, and it all comes down to the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 64 in just a moment. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The throwing again is Stroud. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stroud. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 3 yards. Complete to Terry McLaurin. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Shrugs the tail. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now here's a carry heading left. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff looking right. Pushing his way through. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Powering his way forward. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Stroud to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Stroud. Middle of the field, he's got and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
51 yards on the punt there. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stroud out of the gun here. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Nick Hughes.
Stroud looking to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. C.J. Stroud, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Set to kick off.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 148 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 2nd down and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff running through the middle. A strong running. Always got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night